Welcome everyone to the C4 category. We're here in Azerbaijan for round 4 of the Asia Cup. Sorry for the delays to this and not being able to host this live, but I'm joined nonetheless by Magic Poop Cannon.
Hi everyone, very excited to be commentating on the C4 race tonight.
We should have a lot of good action.
Yeah.
So far we've got Enns currently on pole position, dipping into the 1 minute 38. Brandon P2, Latcham at P3, so it's a good qualifying session for Williams at the moment. First and third. Of course, track position being important on the opening couple of laps, trying to avoid any carnage.
I think Latcham just pitted, so he's probably going to try to do one more round.
Just about squeeze one more in. Actually, quite comfortably squeeze one more in, I think. Dopeman looks to be on an in lap. Hayward's just finished the lap. Rouse is about to start one though. But fortunately JC, bit of contact, I think some trouble in the final sector, so unfortunately he's out of the session, so he cannot improve any further, but a decent time nonetheless, where he's sat at the moment.
Be interesting to see what Raul can do. I think he might be on a hot lap right now, approaching sector 1.
Yeah, just coming towards the end of sector 1.
Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's on a good lap, actually.
3/10 up at the moment.
Yeah, if he can keep that up, could be for a pole.
Keeps finding the time, especially in this middle sector. You know, throw everything up through the castle section. We'll see Orbit Squirmy coming out of turn number 12. The car gets out of the way on the left hand side, and as he gets ready to drop down the hill, we'll see what the Renault can do. And he's always lost a bit of time in the middle sector.
Yeah, he's only matching his previous lap.
Hayward's improved though, so it's going to potentially might not even jump Hayward at this rate. I'll just wait and see.
Yeah, he'll be able to overtake Dopeman, possibly.
It needs to be a mighty middle final sector. Goes P5. Goes P5 in the end. Just 10th shy of Dopeman, and I guess that's probably his qualifying done. Round.
We got Lahmed starting a hot lap soon. And seems to be staying in the pits, unless he's going out right now.
Yes, he's just coming out right now. So
he's waiting for the last. He's going to be the last guy. Yes, he's going to be the last guy. Hopefully, he can slot in an empty part of the track, because traffic can be pretty damaging.
Yeah, there's quite a few cars just around the castle, so coming up to the castle section. I think they're all on out laps. So hopefully.
And Brandon's come out, so he's going to also try to go for one more.
Just try logging in. Freddie's turned off phone sign in, so just try logging in once more. If it doesn't work, we won't bother, but.
Alright.
Let's just see if it works. We're going to have loads of cars completing their laps in a moment's time, as I think Tonka's retired in the pits. I think so, hopefully. He might not have been in the pits, I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, it's Hayward, I think, will be the first person. Hayward's coming to the pit lane, so his qualifying session looks to be over. And the first person to be setting the laps, I think, out of the big train is going to be Composite in the Red Bull. See what he can do as he goes into turn number 2. Keeping it nice and clean. Yellow flag, and I think that was just Tonka's car retiring in this qualifying session, so his quality is over as well. We still get fresh tyres to start the race. We'll see what Composite middle sector looks like. Needs to find quite a bit of time to jump up the order as things stand, but it's a 3.5 temp improvement in sector 1, hugging that inside wall on turn 5 nice and tightly. And now as he runs towards turn number 7, we'll see what the Red Bull driver can do. Climbing up through the castle section, the infamous castle section. 7.2 meters wide, I think, if I'm correct. And now climbing up the hill. Qualifying is over, so these are the final laps in the session. It looks like I think Latchmark will be the first person to cross the line. As he goes on to provisional pole, 1 minute 38.6. Brilliant lap from the Williams driver. And he jumps his teammate there by almost 0.3 of a second. Of course, ends on his lap at the moment. We'll see his middle sector time. He's found 0.2 in the middle sector, so this could be a really tasty end to qualifying between the two Williams. See how that shapes up in a couple of moments' time. A composite half a second up as well. Got an Alfa Romeo of Liam on the medium tyres, and it doesn't look like he's improving enough to move up the order and start on the mediums. Composite stays 15th despite the improvement on his lap. Who else is completing their laps at the moment? I think Riley Karma is coming towards the end of his lap. Improvements as well. Could be looking to jump composite for P15. Of course, the long straight at the end of that. We're going to have DRS open now, and the run towards the line on the limit of ERS. The Renault will just about have enough, and it's a 6th improvement up to 13th, so big jump for the Renault. Who else completing a lap? I think Enz is the last person to complete a lap, and he actually comes into the pit lane, so not improving on this lap, and he'll be starting behind his teammate in P2. But Brandon as well coming towards the line now, and he goes on to pole. 1 minute 38.6. There's 100th of a second between the top two, so we're going to have a great battle in the race. Great pace between the top three, all in the 1 minute 38. Fantastic stuff between them for qualifying. And I think that's everybody done. So this is qualifying completed.
Yeah, I just tried again. I was not able to get it working, so I think let's keep doing it the way we are.
Yeah, okay, well, I can upload it and stuff afterwards, so no worries. But yeah, what an end to qualifying there.
So Brandon had a last moment lunge in this qualifying.
Jumped
he was
both
the last
the
guy
Williams.
out. Yeah, he was last guy out of the pits as well. Like very timed in.
Yeah, got 100th of a second between the pair of them. Crazy.
Yeah, and this is probably the best result for Lafmet as far as like for this series this season.
Yeah, seems to like this track, and both Williams are doing really well here in Baku.
So Raul will be actually in the mix there.
P5, so hopefully he's gonna get caught up.
He has a little bit of a gap to the next in standing, so he can maybe try to be more careful.
Yeah, he's got 11-point gap at the moment to Brandon, and 12 points to Dopeman behind. Of course, Dopeman in the mix as well. I think he's 4th. So all of the championship protagonists at the front for this race. So hopefully we should see a mighty battle around the streets of Baku. Just wait for everyone to. It seems like it's going to be. I feel like this is a dry race. Done and dusted. Very, very sunny. Clear skies as well. I think if you're starting on softs, you want to go soft hard?
So I guess everyone's softs, yeah. I guess it depends if there's another safety car besides the first lap safety car, if there's a first lap safety car, which is pretty likely, right?
Yeah, I mean, turn 1 and turn 2 are quite, you can make a move into turn 1 and turn 2, so. And especially because there's walls either side, it's very difficult. But we're underway for the formation lap now. And you see, of course, Brandon leading them around the streets at the moment. Latchmar in P2, ends P3, good qualifying for the Williams. Dopeman P4 in the McLaren, Rao 5th in the Renault. Hayward, teammate of the pole sitter, in P6, JC 7th, Liam 8th, Gu 9th, Rens de Lang 10th, Undertaker 11th, Tonka 12th, Riley Karma 13th, Luss 14th, Pete Spark 15th, Composite 16th, Sam H 17th, Skipper 18th, and Proud Noob at the back in 19th after not qualifying, not being able to get involved in the qualifying session. But looking at tyres the
top 11 are all on softs, yeah.
And then it's mediums for everyone outside top 11 apart from Undertaker and Luss, and then Proudney back the back going for hards.
I guess it makes sense. If you had qualified out of 10 outside of the top 10, you would go for mediums, right?
Yeah, I mean, get the harder tyre out of the way first. But I mean, anything can happen in these opening couple of corners. I mean, it's not wet, so it should be a bit easy in some of the previous races we've seen this week, but still, safety cars are very, very likely.
I think the key is the timing of the second safety car. That's when you want to use that for your pit stop, for the soft guys especially, to get a free stop and get off those softs. Yeah,
because I mean, if there is a first lap safety car, unless you have damage, it's probably not worth coming in.
Yeah, it's too early to go on hards. I think on the second one you want to go on the hards though. Unless you are betting on another safety car, then you might try mediums, but it's risky. I don't know actually.
Well, we'll have to. They're just coming towards the end of the lap. Proudney last in the last couple of corners.
Yeah, I think he didn't participate in the qualifying. He joined last minute.
You never know. Being at the back, if it's very chaotic, he could just pick his way through the field.
Right, and he can stay out. He doesn't have to pit for a while.
Exactly. So could sit through quite a few safety cars and work his way up the order. But as the grid is almost pretty much formed now.
I think we really have anyone out of order. Everyone seems to be more or less where they should be based on their pace.
I think everyone is slotted into position now, so just awaiting the lights. Wait for them to appear any second. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go in the C4 category in Azerbaijan. It seems to be a good start from the second row. Williams is battling into turn 1. Quite a few cars running wide there, and Raul seems to be quick compromise further back.
I think he gained a place on top man though.
Oh,
so
the Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo caught on the inside there of Liam, and he's dropped right down the order to 19th.
And we got virtual safety car.
No major incidents, but I think just a few guys getting tangled up. So they were sort of free wide into turn number 2. But ends the big winner off the start, up 2 places.
Pete gets a 5-second penalty.
Ooh. Corner cutting or collision?
Yeah. It must have been a corner cut, because there's nobody ahead of him.
I don't know what corner you could cut.
Yeah, actually.
In the first couple of laps.
Maybe he had a collision. But like, yeah, there's nobody in front of him right now.
Undertaker doing well as well, up 4 places. So is Skipper in up 5. But yeah, Liam losing out massively. He was 3 abreast, I think, at one point into turn 2, and we're racing again though. He was 3 abreast into turn 2 and just got caught on the inside.
Oh, and Liam makes a mistake in the castle section actually. Definitely got some damage now. Yeah, he has a really bad front wing. It's not going well for him.
Back at the front there, everyone's gotten away from the VSC okay, but it's going to be Rao right on the back of Latchmar, who's right on the back of Brandon. We've got a freeway fight for P2. Latchmar's passed Brandon, is now Williams 1-2.
Riley Calmer's made a contact with the wall, turn 15. He's totally missing front wing.
He's lost the position to composite as well.
Yeah, he's definitely pitting, and he's holding up Proudney.
Oh, and around the outside, Rao tried it around the outside of Latchmer, but couldn't quite find a way past. And had a thought about going to the inside of turn 2, but just thought better of it. And yeah, quite a few cars into the pit, including Brandon as well. Safety car.
Both of the Haas's are coming in.
What was the safety car for? I don't know.
Raul actually has damage on his front wing. I wonder if he should pit.
Brandon came to pit lane. I assume maybe. I think what might have happened was Brandon might have hit the wall somewhere, which allowed Raul and Latchman to get right on the back of him. This is why he's pitted using the safety car.
Yeah, he's going for mediums. It's a little bit early for mediums, but I guess he's hoping for another safety car.
Yeah, I mean, we're 2 laps in and we've had a safety car and a virtual safety car. So, to be fair, everyone's still running in the race. So that is very good news. But I guess Brandon on the mediums. I mean, Composite and Skipper are effectively in the same position as he is, but better track position at the moment.
Yeah, Skipper's had a great start for this race.
I think he might have a bit of front wing damage though. Yeah, he's missing the front, his front right end plate. Tonka gets a drive-through penalty. Speeding under the safety car.
At this stage of the safety car? That's weird. Usually it's only in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean they haven't caught up to them. They're not on the same lap as the safety car though yet, are they?
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Oh, enters into the pits.
So is Raul and Taupe. Yeah, Taupeman. I guess they all copied each other probably. To whatever the other guy's doing.
Yeah, but I mean now they've joined up the safety car, everyone can drive as quick as they want. But quite a lot of people coming to the pit lane.
So now they're going to be in the mix of the midfield. It's going to be more risky.
Yeah, Doveman's just got out ahead of Proud Noob.
Right.
And Brandon and Raul are racing on the exit. This is effectively for, position near the front. Brandon goes around the outside. Oh,
that was close.
Oh,
almost keeps it safe. Yeah.
Almost took out his front wing.
And Tonka gets a speeding penalty for pit lane speeding.
Not a good start for both the Hasses and 18th and 19th at the moment. Of course, safety car will bunch everything up, but at the moment, Proud Noob is. Well, he started last, didn't he? He's now up into P6 on the hards.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's great.
I say, I'm pretty sure we said it at the start, didn't we? Just stay out and he can last a bit longer. That's exactly what he's done. But very interesting now, because Latchman hasn't pitted yet. I don't think he's pitted.
But Hens has gone back on softs though, which is interesting. So
yeah,
there's only like 2 laps of difference, which still is pretty big for soft tire. Where
plus quali as well.
Yeah.
But I guess because Latchman was behind, he would have had to wait in the pit lane if they both pitted on the same lap. So maybe that's why he decided not to come in.
Also, it's probably pretty likely to get another safety car by the time those tires are going out, so might be fine in the end.
Because I mean, at a push, I mean, with how many laps you've had on the safety car, you probably do at a real push 10 laps.
Yeah,
around 10 laps. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely another, more room for a safety car.
Oh, some people taking damage at the back straight. Who was that? Composite has touched the wall going into the main straight.
Yeah, I think Undertaker's a bit damaged. I don't know if it's. But yeah, I saw on the minimap they all just bunched up. Such a difficult track layout. A lot of cars just missing a bit of front wing end fence through the field.
So I guess it should be safety car in this lap, right?
Yeah, all the field's bunched up. Well, it will be very soon. I mean, this track is, you can see it here, this track's awful for the concertina effect. Oh, Liam's had a collision with. How's Liam's front wing looking?
Yeah, I guess there's no reason really to be that close up, because.
Yeah, I guess if just one person breaks the, make sure the brakes don't get too cold, everyone just bunches up.
Yeah, the M has damage now.
Yeah, he's missing pretty much. I think that's got to be at least a red or quite a dark orange on the left. He would have been hoping for one more lap behind the safety car to probably try and come into the pits.
So I think the top two guys are actually on the oldest, or the most wear on their tires relative to everyone else.
Yeah,
having
definitely.
3 laps on the softs, yeah. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, because I mean, apart from Proud Noob, everybody else has pitted, and obviously the front two as well. So yeah, looking at stops. Skipper hasn't pitted as well either.
I think he's done a smart move because mediums, you know, it's fine. You can surely go enough.
Still racy as well.
Another. Yeah.
I assume the safety car is coming in this lap. I didn't see the sign, but the bunching up has started. You've got to make sure you give enough room for the safety car to get into the pits because you will be held up. And is he gone yet? Doesn't look full throttle. Bit of a see when he bolts. He's still not gone yet. And now he goes.
Technically you could wait till the start line.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he's gone
Oh,
now.
further back there's a bit of collisions. Some cars free abreast into turn 1.
Oh, Lahmat has a...
Oh, last one runs wide.
Yeah.
Side by side with his teammate. Just about hangs around the outside.
Oh, there's collision with Luz and somebody else. There was a lot of debris on the turn 1.
Yeah, 2 Hasses.
Right. Oh, Luz goes wide again. Turn 2 hits the wall.
Go off.
He's missing
3
the
separate
front wing
overtakes into
completely.
turn 3. Oh, Mercedes has gone round. His Haywood has spun round. There's a Renault that's crashed into the wall. I should say that's.
This should be safety car.
Oh, it's Dopeman. Dopeman. I think it wasn't a Renault. I apologise. It was Dopeman. It's got no damage though.
Renault is missing front wing, righty corner.
Oh, he must have carried on straight away then.
And Composite has gotten a lot of damage in his front wing as well.
There was about 4 cars or 8 cars that were all sort of in pairs, side by side into turn 3. Yeah, a lot of front wing damage throughout the field.
So, this is the second virtual safety car. There's a few cars with like medium damage.
Yeah, and I guess you probably just want to carry on, wait for a proper safety car to fix it, because the VSC will be in soon.
Wow, Lust getting really racy with a missing front wing.
It's for all the 3 wide, pretty much going into.
It gets a penalty for hitting.
Turn 16, yeah. We're racing again though, and no front wing for Lus. A few guys are missing front wings completely, but oh, what's happening further up the field?
Oh,
Cars side by side.
Undertaker loses a front wing as well. Exiting.
Further back, Rao trying to find a way past Proud Noob and JC, both of them on the hard tyres. Looks like Rao might just get past JC on the exit. Into turn 2. Gets through. Proud Noob up in a P4 though. JC dropping down the field slightly. Oh, and the Haas goes into the back of Dopeman. Tonka and Dopeman coming to blows. They stay in the same order they were, but a lot of cars into the pit lane, as you said, getting rid of all the damage. The Composite with the first one out on the mediums. So a lot of guys on softs as well.
Meanwhile, Proud has managed to get up to P4 with Raul right up behind him.
Yeah, battle for P6 as well. Those hard tyres not working quite as well on the restart for JC. Oh, and he's got clipped the wall going through the castle section. Renzelang, I think, might have got a bit of damage. I think both of them have damage. Oh, Tonka, I think, had an issue going into turn 7 because he now has no front wing at all. So I think just clipping the wall.
I think Raul will be close enough to... Oh, he goes wide in the turn 16.
But Renzelang
close enough.
Renzelang and Composite right on the back of JC as well. Oh, we got a virtual safety car.
Again.
Number 3. Oh, and it's for Tonka. He's hit the wall coming out of turn 15 just before he dropped down the hill. I think, yeah, he's hit the wall and retired. I don't think he had a front wing anyway, so that could be partly the reason. But again, people coming to pit lane. JC getting rid of a time penalty, and I think putting on medium tyres, so getting rid of the hards. But I mean, Proud News up into the podium positions now.
Right, he's the only one who also hasn't pitted yet. So it'll be interesting when he decides to go for it.
Do you know what? I think if he can just hold Rowler for as long as possible, and then if Raul can get past, just use the DRS and try and use the toe. Just help pull yourself along, and we're racing again. Because it's so powerful
I guess he
here.
should be able to go till like lap 15, most likely, right?
Yeah, it should. Yeah, easily.
Yeah. Which is actually helping Ents at this point. If he's going to be able to hold up Raul.
Yeah, definitely. But I think Raul has to probably pit again as well. Because it's marginal to do 20 laps on the hards, let alone the mediums. Hayward into the pit lane though, just coming out now in 18th as well. Oh, and JC and Sam have swapped position. They've come into blows in turn 7. It's a yellow flag. They've gone off in the runoff. JC reversing on track, and the Haas gets past both of them.
Tam seems to have no damage though, so that's interesting. Yeah, he's clean. Seems
Guess they might have been side by side and didn't turn in, maybe.
Yeah, we were just talking about overtakes on that corner.
Raul having a look into turn 1, sets the fastest final sector. Still a little bit too far back on this occasion to have a go. Oh, we got another yellow flag in sector 2. Oh, Pete's retired. And the fast turn 13 and 14. See whereabouts his car is. Yeah, he's lost, I think, his front left wheel, so might have clipped the inside wall a touch. Raul still on the back of Proud News. Skipper on the back of Liam as well. He's going to have DRS in the second DRS zone on the track. Looks like he should be too far back on this occasion. I say Raul was having a look into turn 7. Touches Proud Noob in the rear. I do wince every time they go through the castle section.
So, Ents will surely be looking to pit in a few laps, I think, right?
Yeah,
maybe
I think
like 3 laps more.
As long as he's pulling away, which he has been doing, I think just stay out.
He's looking to slot out somewhere around Lachman. If he can pull off a little bit more, he'd be able to come out in front of Lachman.
Yeah, I think it will be close. Oh, VSC for...
Again, whoa! Another one. We have another VSC.
I don't even know what it's for.
Because nobody really even changed positions.
Oh, Undertaker hasn't got a front wing.
Proud Noob's coming in.
Oh.
For his first pit stop. Is he going for mediums? That should be the...
I think the VSC just came up too late for Ends. He was sort of just past the pit lane. It's now.
It was even last minute for Proud Noob. That was like a fast swerve to the left.
It'd be interesting where he comes out. I mean, he has had a VSC, of course, but he's just going to slot out behind Dopey Man.
With mediums now, so he can go for a while. Not sure if he can do... I guess might be able to do it till the end. It would just be very, very worn out at the last few laps.
Brandon has closed the gap by about 6/10 after VSC. And now Raul is going to be on the charge after being let past the racing point. Proud Noob already on the back of Dopey Man. Got 6 laps difference in their tyre age. Ooh, a bit of contact with the wall, but I think he's going to get away with it. Yeah, just about. Go through the castle section. It's literally right behind him. Those fresh mediums are working well on Proud Noob. Last one on the back of Gu as well. He's going to have DRS. Dopeyman though has 99% ERS, so can defend quite aggressively with the ERS, but Proudham had a look.
Proud is, yeah, he's very close. Plus the tires are 6 laps difference of where.
Fresh out of the box as well.
Let's see what he can do on this straight.
He's got the ERS on none though, so hoping just for a bit of DRS to get past. It's too far back.
Too far, yeah, way too far.
Probably needs to spend.
Alright, what is Ents doing?
Could be having a go. Cool. He's now gone back to increasing the gaps. Now 9 seconds.
Well, Lahmed actually has gained a second on him since lap ago or so.
Okay, yeah.
So he should be pitting actually soon. Maybe he's waiting for. Yeah, he's definitely starting to struggle on these softs.
I do think Ends will come out in P5. He'll come out behind Gu. Sorry, behind Latchmat.
Yeah, I think the stop is about 24 seconds.
Yeah, Luss is into the pit lane in the Toro Rosso. Yeah, but I'll say Latchmat and Proudham both just a lot more confident. Proudham's dropped back a bit on this lap.
Lahmed's really stuck behind Kuhn actually. Could be going faster it seems.
He's definitely going to have DRS into turn 1 and surely this close getting the move done. Ends in the pits as well. Interesting to see what tyres he goes with.
And where he's going to slot out, this is going to be very close.
That's right on the back of Gu's going to have DRS now. Up in the overtake. Ends going for hards though.
Going on hards, yep.
Into turn 1, Gu
and
trying to fight back.
Wow, he's actually managed to come out in front of him. And Gun re-overtakes.
Yeah, got it back on the exit.
Nice switch out.
Holds on, I mean, last one will have DRS and we'll try again. Next row, he's going to be too far back on this occasion.
I guess Gun really helped there and to regain over his teammate.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as it goes, like Ends is in the best position at the moment. But of course, like a safety car can change everything. Oh, yellow flag in sector 2.
Doesn't seem like anyone's off.
No, I couldn't find out what it was, but JC comes into the pit lane, so does Rightly Karma, promoting Hayward. But Latchmat still right on the back.
Looking pretty racy with Topman. Cap's only 3/10.
Pretty much the same gap between 5th and 6th as it is 7th and 8th.
Right.
Oh, Latchmat's had an awful run out of the final braking zone, and he's going to have DRS. He's in hot lap, and yeah, I don't think he's going to close on this lap. He's definitely closing in at a rapid rate of knots, about 15 kilometers an hour faster. But Proudham closing in on Dopeyman for P7. Again, just not quite close enough to have a go. Slides. Oh, and he spun. He spun it. Just about keeps it out the wall. A bit of contact between him and Dopeyman. Pushes him back as
Liam
Latchmat
gets past him. Liam's back to P8
Ooh.
now.
But Latchmat still behind Gu at the moment. The gap, I think it's been less than a second for like the last 4 laps at the moment. We'll see who else is in a good position at the moment.
I think we're looking at Brandon and Raul, and Ren's probably pitting soon, so that'll be interesting where those guys slot out.
Because I guess the They could probably go on to mediums again if they have another set.
Right, because they started on softs, so they actually met the rule.
Yeah, they've used more than 2 tyres already.
And if there's another safety car, that would definitely help you push a little bit past 15 lap. Yeah.
We've got about round 3 now of Latchman versus Gu on the run towards turn 1. And Latchman does seem a lot closer this time around. Gap now under 0.4 of a second. Gu trying to break the toe, but I think he knows the overtake's coming.
Yeah, he should be able to do it. Let's see if there will be a switchback.
In towards turn 1, he's going to try hold it up the inside.
No, it was clean past.
Latchman just swoops around the outside into turn number 1. Gets past the Rebel. Of course, Gu's now going to have the one having DRS. Can he close in enough on the Williams? Not quite on this lap. I mean, but if he can stay with him, even with the older tyres, you never know what could happen. And just slowly closing the gap to the guys in front as well. Latchman, I think Latchman's closed in on him as well now, since he's been released.
We'll see about what he'll be able to do. It's about 2.8 seconds.
I guess both of these will be wanting to go to the end. They don't really want to pit again.
I think it depends when you get another safety car, because if everyone else pits for like fresh mediums or fresh softs even, you might have to pit, otherwise you'll be vulnerable once the field is punched up.
Yeah, I mean, we're only 5 laps in, sorry, you're only halfway into the race, so there's still a lot of time left for something else to happen.
I think we'll be looking at Brandon and Raul pitting soon.
Speaking of pitting now, Raul has come into the pit lane.
Coming in. Let's see. Would you take it Campbell and go for another mediums, or for safety and hards?
I think it's probably going to be down. He's gone mediums, but
he's gone mediums, and yeah, comes out, I think, in front of Topman.
Yeah, I think he's just about going to clear Dopey Man. Behind
Kuhn.
The lap, one of the lap cars, I think. Composite's closing up to Skipper on this lap as well. He's got DRS on the Ferrari. Very limited on ERS. Had a look to the inside, but just backs out of it on this occasion. Running very wide. Ooh, hits the wall. He's got damage now. Only marginal, but still, it's going to make him progress a little bit more difficult. But to be fair, actually no, the Ferrari's got no damage at all.
We'll be seeing if Brandon's going to pit in on this end of this lap now.
Respond to
Raul's move, yeah.
Hayward's gone up the inside of Sam H though for P12. But yellow flag in sector 2. I think it's just a lap car getting out of the way. But Hayward moving up into 12th. Now Riley Karma's on the back of Sam H. A bit too far back to have any sort of go. Proud Noob attacking Liam at the moment as well, after his pit stop. I've got to say, if both Alphas can do one thing, it's they can make tyres last forever. As Renzelang comes into the pit lane. But I think it was in Bahrain, both of them pitted on about lap 6 and went to the end on hard, so I'm sure Liam's wanting to go to the end.
Yeah, this is definitely the range you can definitely do it till the end.
It's going to be DRS 4.
Interestingly, Brandon still stays out on a 13 lap old mediums.
Proud Noob going to try and hang it around the outside of their Alfa Romeo. Contact between the two of them. They both get away with it. I think it's damage for Liam. That's going to happen for him running to the end of it. As Renzelang slots out just in front of this battle, but Proud Noob's going to try and get past and up into P7. Will he make a lunge? Just hangs back, but actually runs into the back of the Alpha I think, did he get damage from that? I think I saw a bit of debris fly off.
Righty Calmer's looking to make a move on Sam. Pretty close.
It's got 95% ERS as well, so.
Yeah, should be easy. Yep.
He's just going to slot up the inside into turn number 1 for P13. Good move.
Oh, Liam goes in the castle section against the wall. Takes some damage. I think his front wing.
His front wing already had a bit of damage, but yeah,
it's gonna be a pretty poor performance.
Gonna make it even.
Probably still smarter to wait until next safety car, if there is one.
He's missing the hold of that front.
Oh,
right,
he's really
side.
struggling.
Yeah.
Going wide last turn 16.
Sam H just had a moment as well, I think, going into turn 5 and 6, and it's allowed us to get past for P14. At the moment, Dopeman's in the pit lane now, getting rid of the medium tyres.
Interesting. Brandon's still staying out. It's another lap on mediums for Brandon.
I mean, the gap to ends is 7.7 seconds. Maybe he's just waiting. Maybe he's just waiting for a safety car.
Something to happen. Yeah. At this point.
Because I mean, at the end of the day,
he should be slotting out before Renz, right behind Raul, so it's not really.
Yeah, I think even a few more laps on the tyres, he'll still go into that gap anyway.
Yeah, he's not losing any track position at this point. Might as well just take a gamble and see if there's another safety car.
Both Proud Noob and Liam coming out of the pit lane after getting rid of front wing damage, both on the medium tyres, so they'll be racing straight out of the pit lane. Yellow flag in sector 2. Rao getting closer to Goo, making a charge on the mediums.
Let's see if Brandon's coming in on this lap or not.
I think Goo is not going to have DRS, so this could be a pass for P4.
No, Brandon's going for another lap.
It looks like Rao could be getting past Goo. It's got DRS on the Red Bull and slots past. I think he's going to get the move done before the corner. Yeah, into 4th place goes Rao. Liam's sticking with Proud Noob pretty well. They're battling over the last points position. Oh, front wing damage though. Bit of debris on the track. Is that for Proud Noob? It's not. It's Composite. Only looks like Composite. Composite and Skipper both. No, Skipper comes into the pit lane. I think Composite has dummied him there, and maybe tricked Skipper to coming into the pit lane. Is yeah, it was the Red Bull driver had a bit of damage on his car. Liam sending one up the inside of Proud Noob, but not quite working out on this occasion. Just has to slot in behind. No dramas between them in that lap.
Raul's looking pretty close to Lahmed. 7/10.
Wants to try and close up as much as he can to because Lahmed's only just up the road. I know he's
right.
Oh, he's got past Goo, doesn't he? Yeah. So yeah, he's trying to catch off to Lahmed now. Because both of these guys, unless there's any safety cars or anything, going to the end, definitely.
I think Enz is basically the effective leader right now of this race with about 7-second lead, which is pretty comfortable.
I'd love to know what percent Brandon's tyres are on.
16 laps on the mediums. It's got to be the limit, yeah.
Yeah, but Rowley's really pulled in the gap now to Lahmed. With DRS, can he do it into turn number 3? Both of them are pretty limited on ERS, so Rao closing in.
Oh, Sam goes a little bit wide.
Rao sends one up the inside into turn 3, gets the car slowed down and goes up the inside. He's onto the podium spot now.
Well, he's effectively second now, I think, at this point, which is really good for his standings.
Yeah, definitely. He'll be increasing it over Dopeyman by quite a bit as well, as things stand.
Yeah, I think his closest competitors are Brandon and Dopeyman, and Brandon has to still pit, so he'll be looking to extend his lead as of now. Ooh, I mean, comes close to the wall.
At the moment, Brandon's not losing too much time each lap, but I guess the longer you wait, the worse the tyre is going to get.
I think it's close to a second per lap, a little bit less. I think maybe like, yeah. Be interesting to see if Raul can catch Enz though, a little bit.
Yeah, Enz is
only 5.5 seconds difference between them. And Raul's on faster tire technically.
Yeah, but so far, it's Latchman and Dopeyman the ones losing out from their grid position in the top 10. But of course, a safety car late on can change all of that. But Latchman holding on just about, of course, with Raul overtaking him just over a lap ago, Raul breaking the toe whenever he can.
I think we got battle developing between Hayward and Wrightley.
Yeah, 5 tenths between them at the moment. Wrightley calmer on the mediums, Hayward on the hards. We'll see if he can get the move done into turn 1. He goes through 18, 19 and then the small kink of 20. He's going to have DRS, but I think he could be getting a position. Well, he's going to get the position just after getting DRS and is now alongside and past the Mercedes. And we'll keep the position into turn 1. But Hayward trying to take the position back around the outside, but I think tyre wear compromising him there and just has to slot him behind. Yeah, Latchman slowly dropping back from Rao's. I feel like this safety car Brandon's waiting for just isn't coming. I think he's coming to the pit lane. No. Yep, he makes a late dive to the pit lane. So we have a yellow flag. Sam H has had a moment.
Collision, yeah. Sam's in the middle of the track.
Not quite the safety car Brandon would have wanted. Goo's in the pit lane as well though. Brandon goes for soft, so he'll be quite racy now.
And he slots out 4th.
It looks like Goo's going to slot out into P6 as well. Yellow flag in sector 1, I think that might just be for Sam H. Having a few issues with that front wing. Brandon on the fresh softs. Surely he's going to be. I mean, if you look at the delta, he's catching up rapidly to Latchman in all the corners. Just quali laps till the end. There's composites into the pit lane as well. He's put on old mediums. I assume doesn't have any softs to play with there. Coming up out the pit lane now. I wonder if Goo can catch up to the back of Renz de Lang towards the end of the race. 6 laps left. Gap 10 seconds. Fresh softs, he might just be able to do it. Yellow flag in sector 2. I think that is just for Sam H was retired from this race. Will that bring out a safety car? Doesn't look like it. On this occasion, I think JC just making a bit of contact with the wall. Still the yellow flag in sector 2. But
I think we had someone going slow.
Ends into the pit lane though. So he's going softs to the end now as well. So that promotes Raul up into first place. The gap now between...
Enz has a front wing damage, so I guess he didn't change the wing.
Yeah,
he has a lot of damage, missing a whole...
Oh yeah, that's big damage.
He has barely any of the right side of the front wing.
Maybe he hit the wall in turn 15 and just didn't set it to change his wing.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't change the wing.
Oh, that'd be annoying. Maybe, I mean the gap's 1.8 between him and Renz de Lang, so he might be able to catch up on the softs.
He'll be struggling.
We'll have to see.
Corners though. So that's a very good situation for Raul right now. It's completely extending the championship lead.
I mean, it's going to, as things stand, it's going to be him and Brandon on the podium once again. But Brandon's still waiting for that first win in the Asia Cup.
Yeah, looks like Brandon should be able to get second again, which I think he's finished second in every race, hasn't he? I think that's...
I can have a quick
consistency.
Check. Yeah, he was second in Australia, second in Bahrain, and second in China. Yeah.
And it looks like he should be able to get second again on the softs against.
I think he will get the fastest lap of the race though when he crosses the line. And he does. Purple in all three sectors, I'm pretty sure. Surely he's got well, he's a massive tyre advantage last one on the old hards.
He's actually 4 seconds behind Raul. If he can pass Lahmed fast, he might be able to challenge Raul.
I can see him getting past in the start of Goose has the fastest lap of the race now, so he'll be taking that extra point. As things stand, Enz has come into the pit lane now, I think, for that front wing change. So that's unfortunate for Enz. He was on for a really good finish today.
Close to Lahmed now. He could try to go for the next corner, but
I think there's a Ferrari in front of Raul's got past the Ferrari. The lap, but yeah, Brandon, you can just see the advantage on the fresh softs in the corners. Will he chance a move into turn 15? Ends on the back of Proud Noob as well now, trying to make progress in the dying laps.
I think Brandon's on to make a move on Lahmed, but I think Lahmed might be getting DRS from the lapping the Ferrari.
Yeah, I think but Lashman's only got 22% ERS.
Brandon's got really good go out of these last corners. He's totally on the gearbox of Lahmed.
Already looking to the right hand side of him.
Wide. Lapping Chasey.
He's not used DRS though.
Yes, he clicked it in. He didn't need it. Probably didn't want to overshoot the turn 1. Maybe.
Still behind the Williams though. But of course he'll get it again into the next corner.
Yeah.
Unless it's broken, maybe. But it just shows us that he's got it.
That might be the case. Yeah, that might be the case.
Trying to go up the inside of Lashman. Lashman holds it round the outside. Still side by side.
Outside now. Ooh.
Great racing between the pair of them.
Yeah. I mean, Brandon's being cautious, I think. Not wanting to lose any wing.
And just got past Proud Noob. Proud Noob completely overshoots the braking zone and goes into the back of him. But just about keeps the car facing the right direction.
So we got 3.5 laps to go. What can Brandon do against Raul now?
I say front wing looks intact, so just give it everything. He's got the ERS to play with.
I mean, he has the least to lose. I think Raul's probably have to be more cautious because he could be happy with even taking away second here. But
yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Don't want to give up that win as well. So we'll see how the cap's definitely shrinking.
Yeah, 3.5 seconds now.
Yeah,
I assume.
3 and 4. Yeah, I think it's definitely gaining on him on those softs.
It's now going to get to the point where Raul's going to be like, oh god, he's right behind me now. Got to get going.
But I think Raul's reaching the point where the mediums are starting to wear off. So
yeah, I guess those softs are still in a decent enough phase. There was a 1:43 for Brandon on the lap, so it's another quick lap. I think Undertaker's coming to the pit lane late on, maybe to go for a last. Oh, Proud News retired.
Yeah, he just went to the wall in turn 15. Yeah, he's out.
Actually, there'll be no safety cars, not enough time left for one of them. The gap now under 3 seconds. It's be a monumental finish, last lap.
He's got to give it all.
But I think it's Renzo Lang coming to the pit lane, and he'll come out in P7.
I'm gonna check the penalties. Raul has no warnings, so that's good. Brandon has only 1 warning.
I think unless you're really trying to like push some of these corners, it's quite hard to get a warning. It's only sort of turn 15 and maybe turn 12. But Brandon's respecting the track limits very well. I know there's been a lot of talks about turn 15 over the last couple of days.
Yeah. So it's about 2 seconds now. We have
2 laps to go.
If anything, I guess it might be close enough on the last lap, but his tires will start to go towards more worn out. I think we got Skipper that's really close to Calmer.
Yeah, he's right on the back of him, and Composites wanting to join in to get some of the last points paying positions as well. Gap now 1.8 at the top, 1.7 now as well, 1.6, slowly edging.
Adding pressure to Raul.
Oh, and Roddy Calmer's gone a bit too deep, and that allows Skipper to get past, and Composite follows him through as well.
He's right out of the points now.
He's got front wing damage as well.
JC goes for the fast lap now.
141. Good lap. Turn everything up to the max, I think.
Yeah. Brandon's now 1.4 seconds.
Raul's gone a little bit wide, and that's going to compromise him.
Oh, it's within a second now.
Yeah, Raul outbraked himself.
Will he keep it calm and be the worst place to like crash out on the last lap?
I say both of these guys need to just remember that we've got 4 races left. No big crashes.
I mean, this is a very big championship decider. I think this is like
it could be definitely
difference you can gain on Raul if you can overtake him.
Ooh, Composite's got past Skipper. As Riley Calmer's coming to the pit lane, I think we need to get rid of that front wing damage. That promotes quite a few of the cars as well. Composite and Skipper battling away, and I think Composite has maybe got a connection issue because I think he's ghosting.
Brandon's within 1 second going into final lap. Raul's really trying to break the dough.
Oh, Enzo's retired. It's in the casual section. Enzo had a massive moment in the casual section, and he's out the race. Hit the wall completely. And Brandon now has DRS. Oh, and in the background, the Williams of Roddy Calmer goes in the wall as well. But this could be a final lap. This could be a, like a Stroll Bottas moment.
It's 6 tenths behind. I think he will have run on the final straight, I guess, but he needs to really get close, like within 4 tenths, 3 tenths, I think. So he needs a really good castle section for both of these guys.
Raul has more ERS as well.
I think Brandon has enough too right now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Raul gets out of shape.
Oh, he's all over the back of him.
This is going to be close.
No front wing damage as well.
Alright, Raul needs to get really good exit out of that turn 16.
Raul's already put it onto hot lap. It's hot lap till the end now.
Alright. It's down to these 2 corners now. How can they...
Breaking it so already.
Yeah. This will be very close.
Oh, here we go.
Well,
it's been a great exit for Brandon, not for Raul.
Oh, it's going to be so close.
I think he's going to get him. Oh, much more aggressive on his line. He's going to have DRS.
Will he be blocking?
And he's going to have DRS now as well. The run towards the line.
Oh, he's passed.
He's just nipped ahead as well. And he's got him.
Oh,
He's got him on the final straight. He's done it.
What a finish.
Wow. Great stuff between the two championship leaders.
Came down to the last lap, last corner.
Last one gets P3. Making the hard last 20 laps. What a finish. Wow.
I think this actually puts Brandon in the championship lead.
7 points.
Yeah, wait, or am I wrong? I think I'm wrong.
The gap's 9, she's now within 2 points.
Oh, okay, sorry,
Jeez.
yeah, I'm wrong.
Very, very close.
Definitely closed it in, though.
Yeah. First win as well for Brandon as well, so great stuff from him. And going along on the mediums probably actually helped him out, because he could really push on the softs at the end. Gu taking P4, Dopey Man in P5, Renzelang P6, his teammate Liam takes 7th. I think Skipper is going to take 8th.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Brandon will be at 79 now, so Rawls at 90. I was confusing it with Hayward.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think.
Skipper takes P8. Ooh. Renzelang might have retired on the final straight because he was sat in the middle, pretty much where pole was.
It's a great result for Brandon. It was about to be a second for 4th time in a row, but he did it on the last lap.
Found some luck in Baku. A great win for him. Let's hope we can try and get both of them in the.
I wonder if Raul was just being cautious. Was like, I'm not going to risk it. I have a healthy championship lead. Second is good too.
I think he definitely tried to defend it, but I think when he saw he was coming past, he wasn't going to try to risk anything aggressive.
Mediums were also getting old, and Brandon was still on the softs, which were kind of in the optimal range still.
I'd love to get both of them for interviews.
I think it's a great result for Lahmed as well. I mean, Lahmed struggled in the first 3 races, and now finally in the podium. Yeah,
definitely help him try and push away from sort of everyone sort of 5th down. Yeah, everyone.
It's a good result for him and Gun. Gun had only 1 point up to this point.
Yeah, he's been a bit unlucky, of course. He was the championship winner of C4 in season 6. So finally finding a bit of fortune in this race.
Yeah.
Dopey Man getting some good points.
Yeah.
Got caught up in a few incidents at the start. Alfa Romeo's again consistently in the points again. Made up positions, so that was good for them. Skipper making up 10 places, so keeping out of trouble. But I'll try and invite the 3 guys for a interview, and we'll see what happens. Ralph's still online, so see if he jumps in.
John Carlin's asking why was there so many brake tests behind safety car.
I think it's difficult just when someone reacts to someone else braking, then someone's got to react to them, and it can get a bit messy at times.
Actually, who is John Carlin in the PSN?
JC. He was in the Ferrari today.
Okay, yeah. He says would have been leader most likely.
Interesting call, but yeah, I mean, Brandon's just saying a lot of different strategies people use, you know, especially with the safety cars and stuff. But making it work with the softs at the end.
I mean, actually, in the end, him staying out on the mediums so long actually proved to be the winning strategy. Being on the softs at the end definitely helped him catch up, I think.
Yeah, I think just being such a good track for overtaking definitely helped him out massively. Towards the end, it doesn't look like we've got anyone joining us for podium interview, sadly. Nevertheless, great race and a great finish for.
That was pretty thrilling. Kept us guessing throughout race.
Yeah,
and looked really good at one point. It's a shame that he fell out of it towards the end.
Yeah, last one holding on to P3 as well was good.
For most of the race, Enzo was setting the fastest laps till the other guys got on soft tires, but he looked like he had the pace.
Was very good.
I guess this is it.
Yeah, well, hopefully you can join me next week, and hopefully we'll be able to do this live rather than upload it later on.
Yeah. Alright.
Nevertheless, thanks very much for joining me.
Yeah, hopefully
And,
I'll do good race.
Good luck tomorrow.
Maybe. Speak to you tomorrow, hopefully.
I'll try and sort out any bugs, and hopefully you'll be on the podium tomorrow.
Alright, good talk to you.
Good,
See
thanks.
you
Cheers.
later.